My name is Tony Pacman SBD. Now, I'm gonna teach you about the sentence types. What are they? Number 1, simple sentence. Number 2, compound sentence. Number 3, complex sentence. And the last is compound complex sentence. If you're so curious, just stay with me. Check it out. Hi English learners. Are you afraid of making the sentences to be an academic writing? So now this is a good opportunity to be teaching you in terms of the sentence types. So let's get started. Now, the sentence types will be 4. Remember 4. What are they? Number 1 is simple sentence. Number 2, compound sentence. Number 3, complex sentence. And number 4, compound complex sentence. Before we make the sentences for each type, I'd like to invite you to pay attention to study about clause. What about clause? What's the meaning of clause? Clause is consisting subject and verb. But let me tell you, clause can be categorized into 2 names. Types. What are they? Independent clause and dependent clause. Independent clause, it's absolutely, it can't stand alone. So what about dependent clause? Dependent clause, it cannot stand alone. If we make the sentence dependent clause, automatically it's not to be understood. It should be combined independent clause. So dependent clause can be categorized into 3, namely noun clause, adjective clause, and verb clause. Right? Okay, so part 2, conjunction. So what about conjunction? This is a very important to know, to understand if we make the sentences, especially for compound complex and compound complex sentence. Compound, conjunction, will be used by compound complex and compound complex sentence. Conjunction can be divided into 2 again, 2 for this lesson, coordinating conjunctions. What are they? For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. If I contract them, become fun boys. Remember, it's very easy. So what about subordinating? Subordinating, secondly, subordinating conjunctions such as although, since, after, because, etc. And then for relative clause, you have to know about this again. That, which, who, whose, whom, when, where, etc. and so forth. Right? So the English learners, if we make the sentences, we must know clause, independent, will be related to simple sentence. Simple sentence has 1 independent clause. So just only 1 independent. So what about compound? Compound 2, look at that, 2 independent. Let me contract independent clause. 1 no one here, 2 independent clause. Plus, I can say that, plus coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction. Conjunctions. What about complex? Complex, it could be 1 independent clause. Let me contract here. 1 independent clause, plus, or 1 or 2 dependent clause. Dependent clause. 1 independent clause plus 1 or 2 dependent clause. The last is compound. 1, 2, 2 or more, or more, 1, 1 or 2, more, one, two, or more independent clause. Okay, this is two or more independent clause plus here one or two or more dependent clause. Okay, so what about conjunction? Conjunction will be coordinating. Okay, coordinating conjunction. I mean, compound complex use coordinating conjunction. Okay, right. Okay, clear enough. So now let's take a look at examples so that you have a good understanding to make the sentences for each style. So now let's have a look. Simple sentence. Look at this. The student had learned English seriously. Okay, as I told you just now, that simple sentence has one independent clause. Okay, look at this. The student have learned English seriously. One independent clause. Okay, now we're back to number two, compound sentence. The students have learned English seriously, comma, here. Okay, so, perhatikan ini so, coordinating conjunction. Okay, they deserve to be good at speaking. The student have learned English seriously, so, coordinating conjunction here, they deserve to be good at speaking. Easy enough, right? So what about number three, complex sentence. Complex sentence, look at here. The student who, complex using relative clause, okay? Could be using relative clause or subordinating. Yeah. Look at that. The student who have learned English seriously deserve to be good at speaking. This is a complex sentence. Alright? So what about the last? Compound complex sentence. Look at this. The students, comma, here, look at this, who have learned English seriously, comma, deserve to be good at speaking, comma, but this is what? Coordinating. But this is coordinating. Okay, coordinating. Okay, this is what? Alright, who? Look at this. Relative clause. They must practice over and over again. Alright? So, the English learners, if you have seen the examples of the sentences for each type, you have absolutely understood the importance to make them to be good writing or academic writing. So don't be afraid of making the sentence if you have understood this, right? Okay? So, the English learners make practice will be your priority. Practice, practice, practice. I believe you will be much more better than me. So, I want you to subscribe, share and comment. If you have any question, please contact me or make a comment in this video. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you for watching and see you for the next video. Bravo!